Mwahaha. Oh, hi guys. Hi. Pentivus, thank you for the follow and the prime sub. Thank you. And Kirito Solo, hello, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Thank you guys. Hello. I will do a bang switch quick. I get caught up on everything while we're all getting ready. I really hope I'm not muted. I'm not muted. That's good. Hello. Welcome. Hello, Hydra. Hi, Hydra. Long time no talk. I saw Kiwi too. The time to send you a thing. Yeah, here. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get to everyone today, cause I got actually a lot of them.
Imagine not being subbed to the Chimkin.
Imagine not being subbed to the Chimkin. Thank you, Hillbilly, for the sub. Thank you. I will post a link. Here's the Twitter. I don't know what everyone has anymore, but here's the Twitter version. Here is the Blue Sky version. Yeah, just submit it down below. I'm going to go back and forth between the two designs, or I'm going to go back and forth between the two websites. I don't know if we'll get through everyone tonight, but if we don't get through everyone, we will just do another stream. And then there's one thing I wanted to do quick. So if you don't get like picked up, if I don't do you today, do not worry. Clip to chat. Can I use that? I don't think I can use that. Link. Give me a second, guys. I'm just trying to do something. Hello, Tsuna. Twitch connected. Alright, I'm just gonna do a test quick. Oh, yeah, we got the clip button working. Okay, perfect. I'll have to delete that one later, but we have a clip button working. Wonderful. I've been robbed. Yeah, I'm sorry. I forgot. I was distracted. I was trying to get set up for everything, and I forgot to change my my stream stuff before hitting go live. So my apologies. No, according to the schedule, we are doing. But if you guys like Twitch, we'll definitely. If you guys like Minecraft, we'll definitely be doing more Minecraft. But no, Gamma, you're fine. But yeah, we'll do more Minecraft. Hi, Bacon. Hi, Bleach. Hi, Gamma. Gamma, you don't make it to the daytime stream, so now I need a robot to do your job. Oh, your pink-haired wife was bullying me on Blue Sky? That sounds like something she would do. I like how she's my pink-haired wife now. Finally. Yeah. She was always my wife. Really? Like, always? I guess that's fair. Get in VC and I'll bully you on Discord. Boom. Oh, I lost my thing. Okay, so basically... and I am going to do just a quick little plug, guys, because, you know, that grind set, wife. Yeah, wife. I'm going to be back. Got to do Bible study. Good luck. Come on, fourth wall. My Christmas sweaters and Christmas mugs. What? Are out. Hold on, I was gonna like be like da 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 da. Reload. What is going on? Fourth wall's broken. That was weird. Yeah. Christmas sweater and Christmas mugs are available. Request. Can you guys get to the website? It's not loading on my side. Oh god, I hope the website's not broken. That would be my luck. Hold on. Okay, the actual site's not broken at least. My dashboard's busted. Well, that's good. So you guys can still get through it. I can't see what's going on. Currently logged in on another fourth wall site. What does that mean? I don't have another fourth wall site. Anyway, yeah, so those Twitch gifting is also up and running. So that's my little shill. That was a bad shill. I'm sorry. Sad, I know. So yeah, I'll give a little bit of a rundown of what we are doing today and what the plan is and kind of the thoughts and processes behind it. Basically, I'm going to take people that have submitted their VTuber designs on Twitter or Blue Sky, and I'm going to constructively critique it. So this won't be like a smash or pass or like what's the word? Like a burn book type vibe. Aging myself there. I'm not gonna just like be like ripping into people's designs or anything like that. It's gonna be a very professional. You can still submit. Just scroll up. Otter didn't submit his either. It's gonna be a very professional art critique. Similar to what we do in like college or like in a professional capacity. So, yeah. Otter's old man Jenkins. I haven't done my redesign yet, though. Waft. Yeah, what is Beaver's excuse? It's true. So, yeah. So, hopefully, those of you who did submit your designs, you find it helpful. If not, that's cool, too. That's all right. And if there's something that I critique and you're like, well, I just, this is an integral part of my design or I really like this, like, my word is obviously not, like, end all be all. If it's something you really like about your design or something like that.
Not the college critique.
Yeah, the college critique. Thank you for the resub, Ammonia. Thank you. My opinion is just that, my opinion. So, don't get too bent out of shape. It's not coming from a place of like being a hater. It's coming from just from like my design experience. So, and I don't know everybody's background or lore. So there might be something on your VTuber that like I don't know has any kind of significance because I don't know your lore. That, I might say like, oh, I don't really like it on this design. And then, it's an integral part of your design, so just roll with it. Just roll with it. I'm taking everything to heart. Okay, well, we'll go through Suna's first. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so we'll start on Blue Sky since that's where I posted it first. I will also post everybody's socials. So that if there's a design that catches your eye and you like it, feel free to give them a follow. Thank you for the big sip. Small. So the first one we have here, and I apologize if I murder people's names. I don't mean to. But this is Gunky. Gun-key. So he posted on Blue Sky. So I will post that is his Blue Sky info there. I'll pin it for now. Customize time, that's fine. So this is Gunky, little man. He's just a little guy. Yeah, he's a cute little guy. 10 out of 10. Chat likes Gunky. He said, I actually love this. I told my artist friends that my design... Oh, I was told by my artist friends that my design is a little tricky to draw all the time. I'm an animated suit of armor with love for tabletop role-playing games. I definitely get that vibe. Definitely get that vibe off this little man. So I tried to look over a lot of the designs beforehand. Just, so I'm like semi-prepared for this. So yeah, I'm going to do my best. We got to close this timeline here. This animation window's taking up space. Get away. Get out of here. There we go. Yeah, I'm not going to throw up. I didn't get anybody with TOS violations, luckily. No worries there. So I definitely get the tabletop RPG vibe. It's very fantasy. Obviously with like the suit of armor and stuff. I think the reason why artist friends might have a hard time with it because I As far as like armor designs go, I call this relatively simple. And not simple like bad, just like it. Armor can be very crazy, and I don't think this is on the crazy side. I think the difficulty, if I had to guess, would come from the helmet. And that is because this angle is straight on. So it might be difficult for someone to kind of picture, you know, what the helmet might look like. I don't have my glove on, my art glove. So I'm sorry if it's a little jank because my hand's sticking. You know, it might be hard for someone to kind of picture how the helmet would look in a three-dimensional space. You know what I mean? You know, because then you have I don't remember what this is called, but it has a name. You know, it might be hard. It might be difficult for them to think of like how that functions in a three-dimensional space. So like that's not really a design flaw necessarily. Maybe from like a fluted helm. Yeah. The music is a touch loud. Okay, that's fine. That makes sense. I keep forgetting to turn it down after I like am done starting. You know, so that I would imagine that's like the only issue, because for the most part this is a relatively simple design. You know, I like it a lot because it's very to the point. You know it's fantasy. You know it's tabletop because you got the dice here. You know, I like the color palette solid. Oops, get away. I think if you wanted to make, like, if I had to, like, say any changes, yeah, let me pull up his Twitch quick. I just want to see it moving. I don't know. Oh, it's a 3D model. I think. Oh, it's a clip. I didn't mean to watch a clip. Sorry, guys. I thought it was a whole stream. There you go. It's actually really cute. The mouth moves. Like the vents move like a mouth. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think this would be difficult to draw personally. I think if you wanted to expand a little bit on it, like maybe at some point, you know, add actual hands and not have like the mittens. You know, maybe turn the feet so they're not like awkwardly sideways and have them kind of come, you know, forward a bit more. But other than that, like the actual design and not just like critiquing the specific piece of art, I don't know. I think it's like, it's short, sweet, and to the point. You know what I mean? The chest clothing is nice. Yeah. I mean, like, I love that the buttons are the dodecahedron silhouette. You know, you got the little pack here. I mean, you could add so much to this, but I don't think it needs it. Just try a chicken, Lamau. It's true. I'm simply but a chicken. Maybe like connect again. Like, I'm just trying to find something to critique on this. Maybe, you know, connect these two pieces so it looks like this jacket wraps around. But like design wise, I don't know. I don't have a lot of critiques for this one. The colors feel nice. Like, it's butter chicken. I love butter chicken. I think if you wanted to make him fancy, give him, and this might just be because of I am who I am, but if you wanted to make him fancy, add like the big feathers on the helmet. Like if you ever make like a, you know how like the Hololive girls have their like evening gown fancy outfits, you know, you could have like the fancy feathered helmet type vibe. And then maybe you could throw in a couple different colors there, but I honestly don't think the plume, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. This one's good. It's solid. I love the 3D model too. I'd go check it. I posted his blue sky. It's pinned at the top, but you can get to his Twitch too there. It's very cute. It's a very good model. So I'm sorry it's not much of a critique to start on, but it's true. It's very well, it's very clean, it's very precise. All right. So we'll move on to the next one. All right, we're gonna unpin this message. The next person we have, I'm just going how the social media sites are feeding it to me. So is this person. Yeah, I think like a plume would be fun. I think maybe just to add it up and like add a point of interest. But other than that, I don't think it needs it. I don't think like it's hurting without it. But if you like, if I had to give him something, I think that's what I would give. This lad is hollow point art. We know hollow. Customized time. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Yes, that's fine. That's fine. It's fine, Twitch. It's fine. Okay. I'm nervous to do friends. Hey, I know that guy. Reduced to 2 colors? No. No. 2 colors is definitely not enough. The best dragon. Yeah, I really like this. I can see why some people would call it busy. I'm in no position to talk about I mean, like, look at me. I'm in no position to talk about it though. Like, let's look at me. Right? Right. Ooh, I'm tiny. You know. Oh no, I have to hide the hips so I don't get banned. We don't want to get banned. But oh my god, hold on. There you go. But you watch the hips, yeah. I love this. Probably fine. I love the color palette. I love the teal and the reds and the golds. This is such like a good solid color palette. It's so good. And I don't see it used a lot. It's a lot of it's very East Asian. It's very good. I will say, from an artist standpoint, this is gonna be really hard to draw like fan art for. Like, I feel like fan artists will probably they won't draw, I mean, like, unless you get someone that's like, just draw them naked. Yeah, I'm sure there's at least one person in this chat that would be okay with that. You know, like the pattern on the jacket would probably get ignored maybe, and then maybe the low bearing vessel LBV. Is he even in here? Is Hollow even in the chat right now? You know, I'm just thinking from my own experiences as having a very complicated model. Someone tag him and tell him he is talking shit. I don't think he was expecting me. Hollow, not here, roast him. But as someone who also has a complicated design, I don't get as much fan art as I don't know how to say this without sounding like an asshole. I don't get as much fan art as I thought I was going to. And I'm not upset about that. I understand why, because I also don't like drawing me. So that would be my like only thing. Shout out from London to all you talented folks. I'm up at stupid o'clock writing a bloody engineering report. I need some encouragement. Oh, you can do it. You got this. We got London men in here. That being said, I love myself a complicated character design. So, but as a fan artist, this would make me cry. I am this vibe right here. The hands. Gradients on the hands. Big cool. I love that this is like on the shoulder. The little keychains on the shoulder. I think I get more fan art than you do, V. Yeah, I think you do too. And not like on the belt, because everyone looks for that kind of stuff on the belt, right? On the shoulder is so interesting. That's such an interesting place to put it. I like it. And I do like the combination of like the robe with like the military fatigues and the LBV and the holster on the outside of the robe. I love that combo because it's so unexpected. Like, you don't think of like traditional robed attire and then also like Spec Ops. I'm a fan of it. I'm also a fan of like the streetwear straps that go everywhere. So like by default, I'm gonna like that. I also really like the chunky color bits. V ain't been on the shit. You can tell. What's that mean? All right, I threw mine up on blue sky. Okay. We're gonna zoom in on the eyes here. So it subverts expectations. Yeah, like you're like, cause he's got samurai vibes, right? With the mask and the robes and everything. And then you're like, oh, I'm coming to fight you in honorable combat. And he like whips out a Glock. And he's like, pow, pow. And you're like, he brought a gun to a sword fight. Yeah, so I think oh, I like that too. I didn't even see that, the charms that are hanging out the horns. And I love the chunks of color in the hair. I think that's a really good and a lot of VTubers use it. I think it's good for VTubers just because a lot of us end up looking very similar. Because, like, right, there's only so many combos you can do with, like, hair and stuff. So having those, like, chunks of color kind of separate you from all the other white-haired dragon VTubers. You know what I mean? What if it was a gun sword? Then you'd be like Leon... Squall Leonhart. His most powerful move. Gun. My suggestion would be, I wouldn't change this design necessarily because it is well put together. But for the sake of your fan artist, if you want fan art, perhaps on your reference sheet, either have it with, like, have a version of this without the robe on as, like, a quote-unquote alternate outfit for people to draw. Which I know can kind of suck because the robe's very iconic and the robe is like a kind of a big part of the character. But I think just giving that people options of like toning it down a little bit makes them a little bit more willing to try to draw you. And then once, you know, if it is an easier type feat for them, then, you know, they're like, oh, you know, I like drawing him and like I got the whole, you know, the pants and the muscle shirt, black, oh no, men in black muscle shirts, and then, you know, like maybe I'll try the robe next time. You know what I mean? So that would be my suggestion, is not to like cut the robe or delete the robe or anything like that, but maybe have like an or have a completely different like alternative outfit that maybe isn't a model but could still be on your reference sheet, just to encourage fan art more. Because this does have a lot going on, and I don't think it's too much. But I could see that this being overwhelming for an artist to just look at and be like, oh shit. Right? But it does stand out and it does stick in your brain, because I've seen several like white-haired dragon VTubers and they look very different from this. So it is a good design. I like it. I don't really have a critique for the design. I also this this makes me so happy. It's so cute. It's so cute. Guard Dragon VT, thank you for the raid. Welcome, raiders. Thank you. Hello. How was your stream? Gar, hello. We are currently going through a couple of VTuber designs, so it's very exciting. Welcome. You came in at a good time. We kind of just started, so. What's good? Loving your design. Holy crap, I love them. Thank you. Yeah. This one's very good. We're a fan. I might try my hand at drawing this one, maybe. I want to. I do. Oh, Guard Dragon, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the meat hall. Thank you. All right, so let's do... Did anyone submit your own design? Kitsu did. Kitsu did. Oh, and then, Robo tried. I love meat and I'm a dragon. I'm going to enjoy being here. Yes. Kitsu, I miss Kitsu. Yeah. All right, so I hope I'm not like rushing through these. This is the first time I've done this. So bear with me. All right, we're going to unpin. No, we're going to unpin now. Unpin this message. But still, me good. Did something happen to her? Oh, she's just on hiatus right now. All right, so the next VTuber we have is, let me copy the image off of Blue Sky. She exploded, yeah. You know how foxes do. They just implode every now and then. Cute confetti, yes. This is Maddie's Space Cadet VTuber. She was designed by Buvelins on Blue Sky. So I'm gonna share Maddie's Blue Sky here. We're gonna pin this message. There we go. So there's her Blue Sky if you want to check her out. Have a good night. Thank you, Guard. Thank you so much for the raid. And yes, please enjoy your rest. I will see you next time. All right, so Maddie is a Space Cadet VTuber. I love the little the name tag or the badge. The color palette on this one's very I'd say like muted-ish, like pastels almost. I really like the design, like the technique on the shading and everything. It doesn't scream space to me. Like if she didn't have Space Cadet VTuber in her name, I wouldn't like automatically pick up space off of this. I get like mechanic or scientist, which is like close, but like I don't really think space necessarily. It's like we're like close. We're so close. Like Airhead. Space roaming VTuber. No, she's space. It's space. Oh, oh shoot. Okay. So yeah, so they yeah, I don't know. It doesn't scream let me just pull up their Twitch quick. Okay, it's a PNG. Okay, that makes sense. I just want to see the rest of their like overlays and stuff. Yeah, this it feels very like mechanic, scientist type vibes, which is like almost there. I know some people when they do designs they don't want to be like, oh, I'm a space cadet, so like time to put on the spacesuit. You know, like people don't want to go that obvious with it. I think they could have like added something super subtle, and I don't know. I don't want to be like a star charm because that's kind of, I don't think it would fit the vibe of this design. Maybe they did. Maybe I'm just not smart. I'm just trying to think of like something that they could have added that would make it more like read space and less mechanic. Like maybe on the color palette had a jetpack. Maybe adding something as simple as adding like purple to the color palette someplace. Even just maybe like the eyes or something, because you know a lot of times that like galaxy type color palette is the blue and the purple and some yellow and the black, and maybe then that would give more of like a galaxy type thing. Does that make sense? Like, because they have like a majority of the color palette here, right? So if you like look at like a galaxy, you know, like it's all right here. You got this, you got the black, you got this, and then the yellow. I really love this pop of yellow, by the way. Like I love how this is more of a like a cool tone, and it was like bam, yellow. But yeah, I think adding like just like a purpley color, like keeping it muted. You don't want to, and just like adding that in there, you know, like again, these are just my opinions. Like if you're happy with this design and you think it's fantastic, don't feel like you need to change something just because I said so. But just adding the purple, maybe like, I don't know where else to add it. Like somewhere, maybe in here someplace. Just something like super subtle. And then maybe even like the tiniest amount of like that pink that Galaxy photos always have. Even if you just brought this pink a little bit more saturated to like that, not that pink, that's way too pink. I'm just obviously you would have to work better with the colors, but this is my quick like down and dirty color. So it's very nitty gritty. And then let me just blend it out. That's the eraser tool. Everybody loves a boob window though, right? Just to pull up those Galaxy type quote unquote colors in a very subtle way and not in a, because I really do like this design, right? That's the design's not the problem. I think we could just punch up the space like a tiny bit more is my thought. Just trying to pinky it up a little bit. Let me just see if that actually changed anything. I guess that would be my thought. Boobs and windows. Yeah, it's like I really love the design's very geometric, which I like, and I think that also helps to lend towards like the mechanic vibe is how geometric everything is. I mean, like the actual design, the boob window's a triangle, her hair is very, their hair's very spiky, the buckles are square, there's no roundness on the design. So it lends itself more to like a mechanic kind of rough and tumble, not rough and tumble, but like someone that's doing more physical labor and less like of a soft, like squishy thing. Does that make sense? I reviewed all of these and I had a really good, maybe I should have written it out. I had like a really good thought, like line of thought with all of these. And then when I actually tried to say it out loud, it's like word vomit. Yeah. So that would be my thought. Is just like maybe add a couple colors from like your traditional, like, here, let me, Galaxy artwork. I don't know. I'm just trying to, like the space pictures. Like this, just like try to get more of these kind of colors in. And then maybe you could like add some kind of like speckle in that kind of looks like stars, like maybe on the jacket, like a speckle pattern or something. I feel like that might be a little too obvious, but I'm spitballing here. But yeah, I don't think this design needs much. I really don't. This is a very good design. But those would be like the very subtle changes I would make, just to push space maybe slightly without having to like draw a space helmet on her. You know what I mean? On them. So yeah. It's very good though. I'm a fan. So we'll move on to the next one, which actually happens to be Kitsu on Twitter. So I can pull up Kitsu's thing. Kitsu's old design. We'll pull up Kitsu's old design. If I can find it. Right. Ew, Kitsu. So let's get Kitsu. I'll share Kitsu's for those who don't know who Kitsu is. This is her old design. We're currently working on a new design right now. But here's Kitsu's Twitter. So feel free to follow Kitsu. She's currently on hiatus. Hopefully coming back soon though. Maybe. Hopefully. We'll see. No, I'm not. No, I won't link the other Twitter. That's nothing to do with this design. So I drew this model. I designed it and I drew it. So I can be very brutal on it. Hit her with the no balls. No, I won't do it. You can no balls me all you want. There's things I like about this design and there's things I don't like. And we've addressed the things I don't like already. And I think Kitsu and I were on the same page. So I think it's okay. My main gripe with this design was these. These right here. These eyes. I was trying to go for like the sleepy what's the word? Like the big titty like anime like mom cougar trope. I don't know what that's called. I'm sure someone in chat knows what that's called. Gunky, thank you for the follow. I missed you. Welcome. Yeah, the very Oni-san. Yes, thank you. I was going for the Oni-san vibe with these eyes. I think I completely and totally missed the mark. We fixed her eyes in 2.0 though, so it's good. It's a lot better. Yeah. They're just I missed it. I missed the mark pretty hard. They kind of just look like they're melting. I think if I like maybe brought like the eyelid like up more and then down and then you know like this. And then not had the pupil go all the way down. Like maybe that would have been a little better. But we ended up going a completely different direction with her eyes now, which honestly I like a lot better. I'm really glad that she wanted to do that. The other part I have an issue with this is the liner is way too thin. Or way too thick, but that's not design. Otherwise I like the idea of her kimono. It's like a kimono mixed with a hanbok. Is that what they're called? Yeah, hanbok. Yeah. Mixed with a Korean hanbok. I didn't want to like make them so close together that it looked like we were trying to like draw a hanbok badly or draw a kimono badly. So I wanted to like move it far away enough that like you could get the hanbok vibes without it looking like a poorly. Does that make sense? Like I wanted it to be pulled away enough that like you could that you could tell it was like an on purpose design choice. I still love the skirt and I love the bodysuit. The sleeves are kind of like this whole part I'd probably redo. Hello, doll. This is my normal stream time, actually. I streamed at this time for 4 years. I streamed at this time for 4 years. The early streams are new. I'd probably redo the sleeves. I like the idea of the sleeves, but they just need to be executed better. Yes, because I specifically hate bleach. I mean, not recently. No. The morning streams are newer now. I guess it's been like what, 2 months now? I still love the tattoo on her arm. I like the hairdo. I think the hairdo's different enough. You know, I haven't seen another VTuber with like a side bun ponytail vibe. So I'm here for the hairdo. But yeah. So, and I love the idea of the tails. We redid the tails to make sure just as a VTuber so that they can move properly. Yeah, so the tails will be updated. And I liked her tootsies were cute. I always thought her toes were cute. The toes and the sandals were cute. But yeah, so I really liked the skirt and love the bodysuit and the big bow and everything. But yeah, I feel like this needed to be redesigned, and then her eyes were kind of my problem on that. But yeah, and of course the stockings are very cute, and her fingernails. So, yes. Plus, it pushed up her booba. She looks like she's wearing like the biggest push-up bra known to mankind. You know what I mean? Like the most intense push-up bra. They're simply held up by fox magic. It's true. It's true. It's true. Horchata cannons. No! No, that sounds horrible. Ah! Really, I don't see it. No? You don't see that? You don't? Horchata looks like milk. It looks like milk, but it's not milk. All right. Jesus, bleach. All right. So our next person is on Cine Milkers. No. Is on Blue Sky. We have Areola. Am I saying that right? I didn't read the name out loud. Is that right? Is that Areola? I'm not reading that right. Am I? Ireola. What else could it be? What now? What else could it be? No, I know what an areola is. Areola does not mean boob. I know what it is. So here is her. I know, I'm reading. Here's her Blue Sky. She submitted on Blue Sky. There's her page. Well, it says she's a lewd tuber, so maybe it's supposed to be I don't know. I'm like, you guys, I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry if you're watching this and I'm saying your name completely wrong. I'm really bad with names. I'm so sorry. I don't think it could be anything else. I know, that's why I'm like, I don't want to be like a jerk and keep saying her name wrong over and over again, but I don't know what else it could be. Give us plenty of reasons to not trust your literary. I mean, the name is right here. It's right here, guys. It's right here. That's her name. Just call her Air. Okay. That's safe. That's safe. Air is safe. We're here to critique designs, not names. Oh, okay. This is like the time where you watch a silly turkey movie. No, it was a silly chicken movie. The dots are connecting. Would chew on tail. Oh no. All right. Yeah, so again, this is one of those designs I looked over ahead of time. I had a whole bunch of like really good notes. And my brain has now data dumped. It short circuited on the areola. Oh no. I think that's how the outer side of the nipple is called in Spanish. No, like that. Oh, guys, I don't want to. Okay, we're going to call her Air. Just in case it's not areola. I'm trying to figure out how the heck she got these cool dragon wings on a VTuber model. I'm assuming this is I'm guessing this is Vroid. It's got Vroid vibes. And I only know that because I use Vroid for almost 3 years, so. No hate to the Vroid squad. I love Vroid squad. It's such a good tool for people that can't afford like to have a 2D model because it can be free. Do you think that was hair? I don't think that's hair. I feel like maybe they got she got like a Unity asset and then like added it on, maybe? I don't know. They're cool, though. I like the texture. All right, so let's actually talk about the design. We got a goth mommy right here. Goth, big titty goth mommy girlfriend. I love her eyes. They're so pretty. Oh, I didn't even realize it, but her hair's like glittery. That's so cool. Goth blue dragon. I didn't even notice that before. Her hair's like glittery. Glittery? Like stars. It's cinema pose. Oh yeah, you're right. With the little hands. So many memes here. Yeah, we got lots of goth mommy. I like the, you know, we got the hearts and the stars are getting pulled through the entire design. We got more hearts on the shoes back here. Color palette's solid. I think that would be like where my main critique would be. Is you can be monochrome, but you have to do monochrome the right way. And I don't think this is necessarily like, oh, this is the wrong way to do monochrome. I'm not saying that. Yeah, you can put V-Ride into Unity. All mine went through Unity. They got pushed through Unity. I just didn't add any extra assets to them like this. I wonder if we could get those off Booth. So the problem, I don't know, it's not really a problem. The thing I have, right? I'm trying not to be an ass when I'm like critiquing stuff. I'm sorry. Is the arms kind of fade into the wings, right? The first time I saw this picture, I did not realize she had arms because it's the same color, it's the same texture. They literally blend into the wings. So if that was not intentional, I would either, because I like the idea of like the dragon, because like this part's really cool. I like this. And it's happening on the legs too, right? So I would either have this kind of fade, like start like here, lower on the arms, so you have the skin here to separate the textures, or you can make the skin or the wings like a different hue of blue, if that makes sense. Because these are all, you know, like maybe use this blue base instead of this blue, because they're all this blue, right? Or I would just like tone this texture down so it wasn't as crisp, you know, like blur it maybe. So it wasn't as like crisp and tight as the rest of the wings. Because I know, like, if it is a Unity asset, it's going to be hard to change the color of the wings. Because sometimes when people do Unity assets, they bake things in weird. Yeah, like I said, you could either do a gradient of, like, the skin. Because if this is a Vroid model, you can just put it back into Vroid. Which is kind of annoying, because then you have to... If there's blend shapes and stuff on it, then you gotta transfer all that over, and it's a pain in the ass. But actually, let's go to her stream and see if it moves. I want to see how it moves. A lot of times, issues quote unquote will arise because they're not moving. Because obviously this is meant to move, right? And we have a still image. Videos. That's what we need. Videos. Okay, so a lot of times it seems like on her stream she doesn't have the wings on, which makes sense because the wings would kind of eat a lot of the screen real estate. Oh my gosh, I don't know what's happening. Yeah. Okay, so like that, and that's why sometimes it's important to look at the string, because like if the wings are gone, then there's no problem with the arms. But I think for like a solid, you know, if you're gonna have these sort of poses or these sort of images, yeah, either like change to something to separate these two things. You know, so either make this lighter. An easy way to do it, and a trick you can do when you're doing art, when you're drawing, is if something's in the foreground, just make it like a little lighter. And then make the background just a little darker. And this already kind of has that going on because like this, like overall is darker, right? Because if we did this, no, we need to blend. You know, if we, that's an eraser. If we did this, right, and we did this, you know, like these two colors are in fact different colors. You know, they're very different, but it's that texture that's kind of messing it up. So either like the texture needs to be toned down on this, or have it just be like a little lighter. I think if it were me, I would probably just tone down the details of this texture and just like blur it a little bit, maybe, just so they're not so intense. Because it's in, and I think that would be a good idea to do anyway, because the details of the wings is so intense, and the details of the arms, the scales on the arms is so intense. It's kind of exhausting for the eye, because and I feel like you kind of miss out on cool stuff, right? Because like I'm looking at the big blue wings, I'm looking at all the textures here, and you know, I'm looking at the textures of on the tights and over here, and I totally missed the fact that she's got stars in her hair. Like, I missed it because I was so distracted by all this other stuff. And I think this is a really cool thing, and I think that should be used a bit more. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think either vary the color palette a little bit, so just maybe like have a more purpley blue or a lighter blue, just a little bit, or yeah, or tone down the textures. I think just for some separation. It's not a problem. I looked at her model when it was on stream. She doesn't have the wings on. It's not a problem when there's no wings. But if you're gonna have images like this, I would probably separate it. Yeah, the texture being busy is really what's causing the eye to lose it. Perhaps change the upper arms to human skin texture and just have the elbows down to be scales. Yeah, that was also my first instinct. But yeah, I like the design though. What am I keep dragging around? I'm dragging something around. I like the design. I like the idea. It's very much a goth mommy feel. The vibe works. The vibes track. I like the horns. I like the big bow. I'm always a fan of a ponytail with a big bow. I think we all know this. All right, so then we're gonna go back to Twitter, and we have the one and only Twink Emperor. Who's now streaming. No. He is. He left to go stream. He's not even gonna see his stuff. Want me to go? No. Let him have his stream. He can always come back. I would, guys, if I ever like make fun of someone for being on stream while I'm doing something with them on my, like, please don't ever go into someone else's stream and like harass him. Okay. I just don't, just for the future. He's listening. Okay. I'm just saying, like, you know, I would feel really bad if someone went into like someone else's stream. They're like, V's streaming, blah 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 blah. He also said he hates you. Well, I hate him too, so it's fine. All right, let's attack this guy. Yeah, let me unpin air. And we will share Tsuna here. Tsuna, for those who don't know, has been a member of my community for a very long time. He recently debuted his model, which is this paint splattered lad. So that's very exciting. It is cool to see people come out of my community and like now they're streamers. It is cool to see. I feel like a proud aunt. I feel like a proud aunt from the sidelines. So yes, we have Suna here. Why not? Yeah. Alright, so let me scribble all over this. I drew Suna way back when, so I partially influenced this design. Amazing. Okay. So He's got a paint vibe, and you can see that because he's got these. Oh, that's not good to read. Okay. He's got spray cans here. He's got, you know, the paint splotches. So, like, and then, you know, paint splotches here. He's got the crown thing going on. So, like, you kind of get a vibe of him. He's got the crop top, right? She ain't besting the wine out. I've just accepted it at this point. He's got rips in his jeans and half a shirt. So we're thinking he might be poor. No, I'm just kidding. But maybe. He's the poorest king ever. He can't afford real clothes. I'm sorry, people. I'm going to bully the people I know just a little bit more. 100%. All right, so we got a poor man with, like, Riz shades and headphones. We got some Nintendo Switch knockoff headphones. okay, I'll stop. But yeah, so we kind of get the vibe. It kind of screams artist to me because he's got the paint. He didn't get his money or his funny up. God damn. It's kind of got artist vibes because of the paint. She killed him. It also, I feel like there's supposed to be like a delinquent type. Is that the word? Yeah, because he's got like the chain and the collar and stuff. I do like, don't worry, we'll get to the shoes. Yeah, it's kind of very Splatoon. Does Suna like Splatoon? Okay, good. Does Suna, do you play Splatoon? Or was this just an accident? My inner grandpa still doesn't understand pants with holes. Oh my god, you are old! Oh my god! Holy cow! My god. He's never played it. Okay, well, he is now a playable character in Splatoon. Okay. I do like the color palette. So this is like my kind of design where everything's like hyper saturated and there's lots of blacks and whites. I don't know if people ever like hyper look at my artwork, but that's very something I do. And again, we got like the cool straps. From a fan art perspective, I feel like this is fine. Again, he's got the like strikes of a different color in his hair that like Hollow had. Again, that's a very like VTuber thing because at some point you need to separate yourself from all the other purple-haired VTubers out there. So adding like a splotch of color is very good to do that. I kind of like the use of black instead of like the pink because I feel like the knee-jerk reaction would be to go with the pink, but I like the black because it's subtle. I enjoy that. Ooh, very new retro wave. Yeah, it's got like a synth wave thing going on. Oh my god, I keep grabbing the wrong thing. It's kind of got a synthwave vibe going. He's never played Splatoon and he just fell onto this design. Damn. I just like the maroon and the lapel. It gives very strong Hollywood rockstar vibes. It does. Hey, it's Tuna. Yeah, he adopted this design. Did he really? Damn. He got lucky. This is a good design to adopt. It all makes sense now. Okay, that makes more sense. Suddenly, this makes a lot more sense. Okay, I can critique it a little bit differently then. He's adopted. Oh my god, Suna's adopted. Okay. Yeah, as far as like fan art goes, I think this is good. I think this is like the limit though. If you're gonna have if you like want people to draw you, especially if you're a smaller VTuber, right? Because if you're like big levels like Hololive, people will go above and beyond to draw all the details and stuff because they want to be recognized by like a big streamer, you know, or like Iron Mouse, for example. So they're, you know, they have a lot of people drawing them very complicated art because there's recognition involved with it. And I'm not saying they're not doing it because they want to support their streamer, but a lot of times smaller streamers tend to attract people more in their like their beginning of their art journey. So I think you kind of need to keep that in mind when you make your design. If fan art is something that's important to you. I think this would be like the limit, though. Some models have super obnoxious to draw crowds. Some models. Because there are, while like base of it is simple and solid, there are details on it that I think a lot of people would kind of just ignore. Like, I really like the quilted texture on the lapel of the jackets. I feel like a lot of fan art will just ignore that, though. Or like this design here on the leg. And I'm not saying that this is a bad design. I'm just saying if like fan art is something that's super important to you, these are things that you have to think about. Otherwise, though, the shape language, which I meant to talk about with another design and I forgot because I got frazzled. But the shape language in this is good. There's lots of triangles. So, you know, like there's a triangle here. There's triangles in the crown. We got triangles here. We got the diamond shapes, which is just two triangles put together. You know, the sleeves kind of go in triangles. Oh my god, yeah. The wrinkles on the sleeves look like triangles. So we got a lot of you know, here's another triangle, right? So so when you're trying to make a design, for those who like want to make a character design or something, that's the kind of stuff that artists have been like doing art for a long time. They don't necessarily like actively think, oh, I only want to do triangles with this character. No, like, you know, it's not quite that belligerent, but you know, that's stuff you got to think about. That's how you make a cohesive character, is just the shape language and then the color palette are really what drags a design together. The placement of, oh, you're right, there is another triangle. Guys, I think it'd be really funny in Suna's Discord if you guys just tried to find all the triangles and then like posted it. Hi, Suna, we're making fun of your triangles. We still hit him for the Sonic OC boots, but it's a pretty good design. That's okay. So that's like my only hang up with this design, right? Because we got lots of triangles, we got lots of sharp edges, right? It's kind of blocky. Right? It's all, there's lots of angles. It's angular. Like, it's soft and squishy, but I'd still call this angular. And then you get like the roundest boots. There's no angle on these boots. I don't know. That would be like, I don't get the shoes. Like, if they had, like, if this was like this, you know, and then this was squared off, or like even if you wanted to really push the triangles, make it like kind of like an arrow, so you had the triangle there. You know, it wouldn't take much to change it. It's weird because that's like the only super round thing. Creases JSV. That's like the only round thing on him is those shoes, and I guess his glasses. Even his eyelashes are triangles. I'm issuing a request to Suna's followers is to see triangles. Find as many triangles on Suna as you can and draw all over him. Look, triangle. Triangle. That's what I'm saying. He's full of triangles. Why are the shoes round? Tell him his Jordans are fake AF. It gives contrast. It would give contrast if something else on him was round. It needs, like, this feels super out of place. If he had something round up here, like, then it would be okay to just tie it together, but like they're just so out of place. It's 4 triangles. Find the sniper edition. His necklace is just 2 triangles put together. Actually, it's 4 triangles if you want to get specific. His vagina bones, right? Triangle. Triangles. Making a triangle. You missed. We're talking about Suna's triangles. Triangle. Triangle. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that would be my only critique. It's either have something round up here, Like I don't even think like the glasses are enough either. It'd need to be something like on the jacket with this kind of color, like just to tie it in a little bit more, or make these a little bit more angular, just so it all fits. Really, just needs like tactical cowboy boots. Yeah. Well, because he's got like a streetwear thing going on, which I vibe with. But then, I don't know. These don't feel streetwear. They like Sonic shoes or like futuristic shoes is the feel I get from them. So, all right, we'll head back to Blue Sky now. All right, and here we have Annie Key. I can actually say this name. How are you guys feeling about these? Is this feel like something that's helpful? Is it entertaining? Is it thought provoking? Do we like this? I need some feedback right now. I have little critiques. The only thing I really got was that he doesn't have any hips whatsoever. Well, he is a twink. I'm having a good time. Okay. All right, let me get some info dropped on Aniki here. Well, Small's got baby back ribs, you know what I'm saying? So, all right, so we'll rip Suna, and we'll get Aniki up. So this was from Blue Sky. Yeah, Small's got junk in his trunk. I thought Small had tum. Small does have tum. All right. So, and again, I just want to remind people who come in, just because I say something needs to change or I don't like something, I'm not the authority and all be all of VTuber design. So, if I say, you know, oh, this would probably be better if it's changed, and you really like something about it, then, and you don't want to change it, then don't change it. It's okay. It's all right. You know, it's your design. It's not mine. I'm just trying to offer a third party perspective. All right, so this is Aniki. Art tends to be inherently subjective anyway. Yeah, like I've been wanting to do something like this for a long time. Sometimes this kind of stuff blows up on Twitter, which like it's Twitter. So like I don't want someone to have their like, and I don't want to hurt feelings. You know, I know a lot of people are like, fuck them, if their feelings get hurt, they get hurt. But I don't want to go. I don't want someone to like be excited and submit something like this and then have their feelings hurt afterwards. That would make me really sad. So I hope everyone knows like I have the best intentions with this, and I wouldn't want anyone to feel like I'm like ragging on them. It's, you know, I'm just giving my opinion, and that's what it is. Reminds me of the Fallout New Vegas headgear thing from Big T. I should submit mine. I've been wanting to do a design overhaul for a while now. You can, on my Blue Sky or Twitter, I have here. Let me get the things here. I will just paste them all quick. Hip skirt is my favorite gender. This one seems to be popular with chat. There we go. So if you guys want to still submit, I don't know. I don't think we're going to be getting through all of them tonight, but if there's still a lot more afterwards, you know, we'll just do another stream. You know what I mean? If people are enjoying this, nothing says we can't do another stream. All right. So I was just giving her a profile and stuff to see if there's like a goddess, elf, and demon, if there's any kind of twitch or anything, because like I said, sometimes seeing these move makes them make sense more. But she does not have her twitch in her profile, so another stream. Shucks. I know. Oh no, another stream. I really like this. This is super unique. And I am a big fan of the black and red color palette. I like that. Again, we got like dark colors. We got blacks in her hair. We got white from the rings in her stockings. We got a bright color in the middle. It's my vibe, right? It's my vibe. As far as the design goes, I would add some changes. Not much, though. And again, this might just be like a personal thing on my thing. This part feels, and I can't see the back of her, obviously, right? So like, I don't know how it connects in the back, if it does connect in the back. These little bits right here, they feel weird. I would personally just kind of have it cut here, right? I also think it's really cute when like the like I have it on the Kitsu art that I did, when the bodysuit just kind of goes over and like tucks under the butt cheek behind. I think that's super attractive personally. So I guess that would be my suggestion for that. I like the fishnet and then the different stocking. I will big sip. Thank you. Over into Osaka. Yeah, I can get that vibe. It's the same color palette. And then the only other like thing, quote unquote. Oh, I didn't even notice her elf ears. They're so good. I love me a big elf ear. I also like the black on the ends and on the fingers. It's very good. If this, I don't have a problem with it on still images, right? But if this were I really love this mascot. If this were to become a VTuber model, as in like a moving VTuber model, I would suggest to have the X over the eyes removable. Not to totally get rid of it, but have it be like a toggle to turn on and off. And I only say that because unless like there's some kind of like blind thing in your lore, or like that's part of like your shtick, people really, when you're talking to people, and this is just a human thing, you know, and we learned this as artists too, is people look at the eyes on a face first. And if you cover that up, it makes people really difficult to connect with you, because as a VTuber, we already kind of have like that layer of protection between, you know, we already have that layer of like disconnect between like us and the viewers, right? Because we have an avatar. So like if you totally block that, I think it would be difficult, unless you like lean into it so hard, you could make it work. But I think if that wasn't your intention, I think I would at least make it a toggle, because it looks super cool and I love the idea, but I think it would make it difficult from like a stream standpoint to really connect with your viewers in a way, because they'd be losing a lot of expression in the face. Yeah, I was debating on an eye patch or never taking the sunglasses off. Dispense with that idea eventually. Yeah. I stare at their belly button when they talk. That's why you're on lists. Stanford Press experiment. Oh, interesting. Yeah, so I would have that be a toggle, unless you really, really leaned into it. And it could be really cool if you did, because I haven't seen any other VTuber do something like that. I don't know how you'd lean into it. Maybe like, because I like how that one eye is poking out.
Oh God.
Hi, hi Goose. Thank you for the resub. You know, like if you wanted to lean into it, you could always have the rigger, like rig it in a way where like that one eye is always visible and it doesn't get covered up. So at least someone would have, you know, they would have like the one eye. That could be cool. I think I could see that working. But yeah. Meow Mix, save me. You should see Commissar's stuff. But yeah, that was really my only, like, if I had to give it like a hard critique, it would only be that. I love the side skirt. I love the color palette. The roses are, oh my God, I put it on the wrong layer. There we go. The roses are like a constant theme through the whole design. You could almost like go more with it. For 15, damn. You could, you know, like maybe add some flowers here. Or like instead of having an X here, you could have a little rose here. I'm getting like vampire succubus type vibes off of this. And then if we're going to talk about like, just because we talked about in the last one and Suna's, we could talk about shape language a little bit. Hi, Disc! Thank you very much. I hope you also have a nice Thanksgiving. There's... You doing good work? I'm trying. She's triangle-ish. Nah, she's got some triangles right here. If we really wanted to talk about it. But there's no, like, overarching shapes through it. Now, you do have, like, the round circles here, right? You have these. And women tend to have more round shapes, right? Because they're, like, in general, women are imagined to be softer and stuff. So I think that would be another good way to use the flowers. And you can pull more circles in more places. But as we saw in Suna's, a lot of stuff, it wasn't just like objects on Suna that were triangles. It was like parts of Suna's design that were like integrated into it had triangles. Suna's design was actually a really good design to go over shape language. It was done really well. So, you know, like a good way to do that would be the chains. Would be to, you know, maybe have them loop together some way. Or have it loop, you know, under the bust. So it kind of made more of a circle. You know, you kind of got that here. But maybe instead of having it, you know, come down here to the road, maybe... I'm spitballing off the top of my head, so it's not going to be perfect. You know, maybe have another one come this way. You know, have the hair loop in a bit more, maybe. You kind of already have it here. That's the other thing is the bangs designs, from what I can see, look really cool. And that's also kind of covered up by the halos. You kind of miss out on that. And you kind of miss out on the cool ears, you know? And the chains on the ears. But yeah, so, you know, you got circles here, circle, circle. If, you know, draw this so it's more of an arch. You know, you could even, if you, I think this is maybe some kind of like chest plate, maybe. You know, so you could have like a chest plate over the boobs that have like half moon type circly shapes. You know, kind of just lean into it a bit more. The thing with, I feel like a lot of things, you know, and I'm guilty of it too when people design things for art, is they're afraid to like really go too far. Yes, everyone needs a chest plate. Everybody. I think people are like, artists tend to go, they're afraid to go too far, and I think sometimes you just really need to just push it, you know? Yeah, because like you got the circle here. Or like, I don't know, loop, I guess. It's not really a circle. Because it's got weight, so it can't be a circle. You know, maybe have more roses on the dress so you have more circles. So yeah, I would just kind of try to work in the shape language a little bit. Just to kind of make the actual design feel maybe a little bit more cohesive. And maybe if you wanted to do the tattoos too. Because I see she's got... some kind of succubus tattoo, maybe? It looks like a heart with bat wings. Okay, so she might be a succubus, you guys. Because you got the moon here, too. So even then, you could, you know, you could use the moon in places as well. And this cutout's weird for me. And it's not, I like the idea of having the cutout. It's just the shape of it. And I think that's going back to the shape language. A lot of this stuff is very round. It's very looping. It's smooth lines. And then this is like, you know, this is a diamond with sharp edges. You know what I mean? I haven't seen a vampiric elf since Baldur's Gate 3. I really like these. I also like how they're kind of dripping. Yeah, so I would maybe like try to make this. I don't want to get, I wouldn't get rid of it, but maybe try to make it so it's softer, and maybe like, or have it just be like kind of like a baby doll thing where it kind of just splits, and then have like panties underneath maybe. So it's like a, and they could put a rose right here. I don't know. Just my thoughts. Soft flower, pointy thorns. It could fit with the rose theme. But again, like then you need to go all in with that. Like I would put spikes on this then, and maybe go a little bit harder with this. I don't know if these are spikes. Add spikes to the collar, add spiked bracelets, add spikes on her shoes then. Like it would have to, if that's, you need to, you can't half-ass it. You know what I mean? Because she's got these leaves on the roses that look like spikes. So she could add those here too. And then it would tie this in, and you wouldn't have to change this. You need a whole ass. Yeah, it's just one of those things. Just one of those things. I'm going to drink more water. My throat's getting dry. Both based. But yeah, overall, I really like this design. It's very interesting. This is super interesting. I haven't seen that before, so I do like it. I like it a lot. Also, this is adorable. This little cat is mwah, chef's kiss. So cute. Big fan. You could add thorns to the tail. And then this bit would make more sense then. So, yeah. There's options. All right, we're going back. What time are we at? Okay, we got time. All right, we're going to go back to Twitter. And we are having the one and only, you guys know him. You guys mock him. He has a thing for furries. Okay, I'm sorry. He doesn't. He doesn't, kids. We have RoboDoc, who's a PNG tuber. Oh my gosh. The furriest tuber, yeah. Yeah, look at all that fur he's got. Let me share his Twitter. Oh god, my wife. Yeah, guys, look how furry he is. It's the toaster. It's the toaster. Originally Robo wanted to put up the artwork I drew of him for his commission, and I told him that maybe wasn't the best idea, only because I used the design from Gamers Workshop, from one of their Skatari Rangers, and then I like plopped his head on top because that's what he asked for. And I didn't do many design changes there, so it's like I'm not really critiquing my own design. I'd be critiquing Games Workshop's design. So, but yeah, we could talk about this, however. The art was originally by Toff Draws on Twitter. I like his shirt. Yeah, it's solid. It's very clashing. I don't know, the flowers clash a lot. I'm gonna talk about his actual like robotic self over the Hawaiian shirts. Oh, you're right. He does need a straw hat. He doesn't need. Yeah, that's what this design needs, a straw hat. Sorry, got burp. It has to clash. Yeah, that's a good point. Sorry, I'm trying not to burp directly in the microphone. The water is making me burp. Okay. So, if you're ever drawing something robotic, and this is something I learned at a very young age, because I got really obsessed with Zoids. Burps are endearing if embarrassing for the VTuber. I hate, like, they'll sneak up on you. A lay? Yeah. I like shirt. The real Samal Khabib. Khabibid? I misheard Zoids as boys. I got really obsessed with Zoids, and I was also a horse girl, so I wanted to draw all of the horse Zoids, right? I got really hyper fixated on drawing horse Zoids. So I had to look up how to draw a mech, right? And I had like 3 how to draw mech books because back in the day the internet wasn't a thing, right? Back in Asgard. And basically the easiest way to make a robot look believable is to make it function like the organic form. And cause like when you look, you're like, oh, draw a robot human. It can get really overwhelming very fast. So the easiest way to do that is think about how a human form works and then start with the skeleton, right? So what I would probably do with this one. Someone asked Robo if he vibrates. Less of Greebles, yeah. I wouldn't change this. This is actually really well. Well, this is really well done. This part's really good. The hand is good. The wrist is a little wonky, but I think Toph was just trying to get it done. But like this, I think could, oh my god, you can't even see my thing because it's red. This could use a lot of work, I think. I always learned exaggerated bone structure, so they have shoulder blades, give them shoulder blades, yeah. So like a human torso, right, works, that's not good for drawing either. What's a good color, guys? Blue? Black? I guess we can use black. And off to bed, I shall rest. Gotta clean my truck off. Y'all take care. Have a good sleep. Like a Terminator. The torso doesn't really seem robotic. It's like he's wearing an Under Armour with circuits on it. Yeah, exactly. Pink, purple. But I'm old. Blue matches the eyebrows. I think it's really neat idea would be able to make the lights, I think, look like tattoos. That would also be cool. So, you know, like the torso starts here, right? So then, and then you would have like, this is where the collarbone would be, right? So you have this whole section right here that can be something. So I would personally start in like blocks, right? And then you have the spine, which then would go, you know, robotic spine. And then you'd have, you know, the robotic pelvis. Drawing Robo's pelvis, gross. I think the circuit look just comes from a lack of flat edges on the plates that gives them some dimension. Well, now remember, guys, we're critiquing the design and not the actual art, if that makes sense. So, like, this is like super basic level, right? Because like your pelvis kind of comes up. Right, so you have like, you already have like a basic for structures, right? So then you can put, you know, you can add plates that kind of make sense. And then you start thinking about like the function of the robot. So I'm not sure what like Robo's lore or like his intended function. I know he's really into AdMech, so I'm imagining it's some kind of like fighting type thing. Total Break 159. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the meat hall. Thank you. Thank you. So maybe you'd have like an additional armor plate, because like I'm trying to think of, I'm not a robotics expert, so bear with me. You know, like what you would store in the chest cavity, you know? So then you'd probably want to have some kind of like extra plate protecting the chest cavity, and then, you know, you could have pipes, like wires running this way. I'm not going to like fully design Robo. I'm just, you know, just ideas for the future. I think he stores booze in there. You know, you could have wires that come through and like loop around and stuff and plug in and move around. You know, and then you would have the spine would continue up through the neck. And then obviously you need to protect it on some level, some capacity. So then, you know, you would have plates come around. And I think having like some kind of like floating plates would be really neat. That's a concept I've always wanted to try. Having it like it's empty in the middle, but there's still kind of like some floating plates, and maybe they're on some kind of like shock absorber, so they like move around independently of each other to like absorb shock. You know, and then you have like wiring and hoses and stuff coming through there. He needs no armor. Yeah. You know, you have your little rivets and whatnot. So that's, you know, and then you can just go down the line, you know. Or, you know, you can even make it like, instead of having it like this, you could have it like an actual rib cage and have it come up and have like the two separate pieces, kind of like how certain armors do it, you know. And then again, if you want to do like the floating armor thing, you know, you have the spine coming down and then the shoulder, I don't know, hydraulics or whatever, you know what I mean. So that is what I would do personally for like drawing a robot. And Toph did a good job on this, and I think he really got the mechanics of the elbow down for that. But yeah, otherwise, because like right now this right here, like as a robot, this looks like a shirt he's wearing underneath like another shirt. Hi, Guther. How are you? Welcome, welcome. You know, and that's something that you can then apply throughout the entire body. You know, and then obviously, like, if this is a plate that's supposed to protect the wrist joint, it would still need to have some kind of hinging mechanism, or he can't move his, you know, he's not able to move his hand at specific angles, right? So a lot of it's just like functionality wise when you're designing robotics or like robotic humanoid, robotic animals. First you like go with the basic shape of the animal and how they function, and then you think about how the robot functions. Otherwise, as far as like the actual design of the tiki on the beach, I don't know. I'm a fan. This is a vibe. This is a good vibe. I'm good. How are the VTuber critics going? I think they're going good. We've got a lot of really good designs. We've had a lot of good conversations, I think. I've been enjoying it. We've been bouncing back and forth between Blue Sky and Twitter, so I got a lot more than I thought I was going to, which is exciting. So yeah, that's Robo. It's a vibe. I think it'd be really funny if like he had like sand stuck somewhere though. This isn't my art, but yeah, I did critique my own art in the beginning. Yeah, make him like sandy or something, like sand in his gears. Just like the contrast of completely man-made soulless machine and gross and distinctly human activity, right? As a Florida man, I've gotten support any beach vibes I see. I would like to see more robot flip-flops though. Yeah, why no robot flip-flops? You're right. I'm late, but I threw mine in there too. Okay, cool. If I don't get them, like, if I don't get through them all today, we will go back and I'll do them. I don't know if I can do next week because I'm trying to take a little break. But we will do a second stream so more people can have their stuff critiqued. So yeah, let's slurp the robo toast. Wow. Okay, Drifter, chill. Daddy, chill. All right, so we got Robo. Now we're gonna bounce back to Blue Sky. So now we have. He's got two pictures, so we're gonna zoom out. Trying to failing the program to clock his own. Yeah. So we're gonna do this one, and we're gonna do copy image, and then B. There we go. I'm gonna turn off Robo too. We don't need him messing up our vibe here. Go away, Robo. Whoa! Anonymous gifted Merry Cluckmas to the chat. Thank you, Anonymous. They guys in chat is two gifted? Two sweaters? If you would like a V Christmas sweater, enter in the chat. You got 60 seconds. It's a custom knitted ugly Christmas sweater. Unfortunately, it will not arrive before Christmas, but it will be there in time for possibly New Year's. But you will have it for next year. Go, chat, go. Go, chat, go. enter, 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 enter. Go, 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 go. God, I hope I don't win again. All right. Gunther, you have won the Merry Cluckmas. Okay, there was just one. Okay. Gunther, you've won the Merry Cluckmas sweater. Congratulations. You get my giant face on your sweater. Just click the link and fill out the information, and you can get your sweater. So, very exciting. If you don't know what it looks like, I mean, you do now, but I'll just show you guys real quick. This is the sweater that Gunther has won. So, very exciting. I designed it myself. It also says Merry Cluckmas on the back because you can't read it because my giant ass antlers are in the way. So, it says Merry Cluckmas on the back too. Thank you, Anonymous. Whoever you are. Yeah. This VTuber looks at the sweater in amazement. Yeah. So, yeah, that is the Christmas sweater that's available on my shop until December 15th. No go time. It felt topical. It felt topical. Yes. Amazing. Thank you. All right. So, back to the design. This is Excel Cauldra VT. So I will link his blue sky. Shikanoko V tan. Okay, open. Hi, Toph. Welcome. All right. So this is Excel Cauldra VT. There you go. Holy cow. There you go. I think this is a good start. He's got his branding colors in there, so that's very solid. We got solid brand colors. This is a Vroid model, I'm guessing. I do like the eyes and how it has some of the maroon in with the yellow, the gold. Yeah, it's a start. There needs to be more added to it or taken away from it. It's a sweatshirt and you know, the ears are cute and everything. Thank you, Secret Santa, for the sweater. Amazing. There's a limited amount of personality in, because a lot of VTubers do this because Vroid is a free available program, right? And it's a great tool for those starting out. You do need to get creative with it though, because there's so many VTubers out there that just do like the base hair with the sweater and then do a couple editing, you know, minor editing based on colors they like and everything, and then they call it a day. And it's such a saturated market. It's so insanely saturated. You have to do something to stand out. There needs to be a theme. There needs to be branding, right? So like I said, this is a good start. But I'm not getting personality from it. I'm not getting a theme. I'm not getting, there's no you know, like when you have a VTuber model, there's gotta be some level of you in it. So I think just moving forward on this, I would think really hard about like the games you want to play on stream, things you really care about, things you really like, and just try to figure out, how to include that into your model going forward. But yeah, this is a good start. It's foxy. It's very cute. I do like the color palette too. It's a solid color palette. I'm a big fan of maroon and yellow. So yeah. Unfortunately, there's not much I can say about this one because I'm pretty sure this is just like, oh my god. Because I'm pretty sure this is just like a base VTuber model with some colors swapped around. But if I do another one and you update your model, please resubmit. I'd be happy to look at it again. I'd be happy to see what you come up with. All right, so I think we can do like 2 more and then we'll call it a day. So I'm going to hop back over to Twitter. And we're going to grab... Oh, he made it. I would say a model helps a new VTuber, but as anything, if you're entertaining and fun to listen to, it matters way more. A 4K rifle will make you a better shot. Practicing shooting will. Yeah. Oh yeah. Like if you have like a base model, like if you're entertaining and stuff, like it's not gonna break you, right? But at the same time, from like a branding standpoint, right? I would never say my scar H out of this conversation is like, why does it keep shooting up? But from a branding standpoint, from social media standpoint, there's something, you know, you need to do. I actually like the Scar H. I don't have one, obviously, but yeah, as far as like a branding goes, stand out on social media and something, it's gotta be a little bit more to charge for their stuff. It's gotta be a little bit more than this. So the Wynette would like the Ugg boot of the rifle world. Hey, look, I am what I am. I am what I am. All right. Oh, hello. Oh, who this? All right. This is. Is this Otter? This is Otter. Although I don't see his model anywhere else on his Twitter. Is this an adopt otter? Can you give me a little background on this? This is yet to be rigged. Okay. Is this an adopt or is this a custom? Custom. Okay. Oh, okay. So you okay. Okay. Cool. All right. So guys, this is Otter. You guys get a sneak peek in the Otter stuff. We're sneaking peeking. I think this will be another good one for shape language. He's cute. Oh my god, is that a fish head? I think it's a whole fish, but my headcanon is that it's a fish head. He caught a fish. And I do like the netting. It's Otter. What do you mean the hat is amazing? That's a nice otter. I probably shouldn't. Oh, let's not sit in places. Okay. Yeah. I love the furry bits. Look at the floof. Yeah. Like, it's good because otters are, you know, I can bring my red back. Otter's got that fluff. And we got the fluff. And we got the fluff. Or the fluff on the boots. We got the fluff on the boots. It's everywhere. We got fluff everywhere. The fluff is on the hat. We're pulling the fluff everywhere. I love it. Okay. We got the shells. Shells. We got shells. Guys, shape language. This is kind of a weird shell shape too. This is shelly shape. Shape language, guys. Shape language. The skin suit is... Listen, I love that. Okay, I mean this in the best way possible. The skin suit makes me a little. Whoa! The skin suit makes me a little uncomfy. The wetsuit is very tight. It's bait. Is it supposed to be bait, Otter? Is it bait? I don't want to assume your intentions. Nope, just a wetsuit. Okay. Maybe having like a seam or something. It's no, like, you know, it's not his skin, obviously, because like there's skin here, skin here. I love the two-toned hair. That's very cute. And the little otter ears. You people need look, I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. I'm warning you now. You debut this and everyone's gonna be talking about your nards, okay? I'm just sorry. I'm like, Small, everyone talks about Small's tripod. They're going to be talking about your nards. They're going to be talking about your seashells, Otter. It's just, they're going to be talking about your rocks. I'm just warning you now. It's just a warning. They do that already. Well, see, there you go. Then we're on brand. Everything's fine. I'm sorry we're like this, but we're in bed like this. It's true. Yeah, okay, so we got solid shape language. You know, we got these shapes are throughout the design. Oh my god, I cut his feet off. Oh my god, what did I do? Oh my god, Otter, not your feet. Not your Ugg boots. There we go. Alright, yeah, anyway, back to what we were talking about. Yeah, so like the... You know, the shapes are carried throughout the design. They're everywhere. When will you stop taking limbs? When will it ever... The boots look like fish? Oh yeah, they do kind of look like fish. They're like whales. Like this is the whale tail and then the whale mouth. I love it. But bulge. See? Okay. Like, I was like, I didn't want to mention it because I felt like it'd be rude, but like, right to this seashell is all I'm saying. I always like using design language for products with great term with many uses. Yeah. Baby seal blubber boots. Say that 5 times fast. I like this pop of color with the yellow too. That ain't no bulge. I'm not zooming in on it. You guys can ask Otter to send you screenshots of his bulge, but I'm not helping you with that. Takes clubbing to a new level. Oh no, Otter, this is just a taste of what you're gonna get. I don't know if it's the intention or not. This does give me femboy vibes. Yellow is a bandana. It stays consistent across the design. Oh, okay, cool. I like that. I like it when people, like, if they go through multiple, like, designs, they kind of carry that over into the next design. I like that. Like, it doesn't feel out of place. It does attract the eye away from the face, but I think it's okay because it's right next to the face. I think if the bright yellow was, like, on the hips or something, I think that would be an issue, but since it's so close to the face. In gay language, an otter is a hairy twink. Well, yeah, okay, that tracks. I mean, what? I would have gone with maybe furry shorts or pants, but femboy is strong with this one. So the joke being that I got a person to make a moe otter guy. Okay. Okay. So it was intentional. It's a cute design. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is not what I was expecting when you said you were gonna throw up your design. I thought I was gonna pull up a little fuzzy otter. Everyone's obsessed with the man's rudder. No, no. Fuck. Just in real life otter. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything I'd really change design wise. I think there's nothing wrong with the design. It was just me. I would personally make that suit a little thicker if I was the one drawing it. But if this was your intention, then the artist did a wonderful job. It's a very thin wetsuit. I don't think that's a calves though. Oh, maybe it is. Oh yeah, the shine. It's a very shiny wetsuit. Maybe snorkeling shorts to hide the bulge. Yeah. This would be T West fine though for Twitch. This would be fine on Twitch. This won't change anyway. Maybe snorkeling shorts. I feel like snorkeling shorts would ruin the design though. I don't think you could like add something there. I just maybe make it a little thicker. I kind of like, this reminds me of Dia Riku. For people who don't know, she's I think she's a cat. Is she a cat? But basically she's like, everyone thinks that she's wearing like this black like skin suit, but really it's just, that's her skin. And this is the kind of vibe I get off of it. This is like that French pole vaulter that knocked the bar off with his. It's sizable. This might give Small run for his money. I'm just saying. This might give Small run for his money. Yeah, so. But we'll move on now. Alright, we'll do one more off of Blue Sky here, and then we will, we'll call it, and then we'll just do another one. I'm so changing nothing. Well, there you go. I think it's horny, but I also think we live here now, and the HOA won't let us sleep. I think one that gets vaguely Monster Hunter armor vibes. No, I get that too. Especially with the little coat and the hat. The hat's very Monster Hunter. Alright, we're just going to go down the line and do this one. Need something to cover up that otter bulge, dude. What are you going to do with this net, beaver? Alright, this is Lugsburg, the very varied guy. We got ourselves a battle shonen underworld adventure and a shoulder angel of gunfire. This is very shonen. This screams shonen. So I will share his socials. Very 90s. There we go. Pin. Boom. That got the same texture as beaver tail. Duh. Uh-huh. Okay. Yep. It sounds what it looks like. He did not lie. It's exactly what he looks like. Again, we have the VTuber, oh my god. Everything's blue or red. What color do I make this? This is, we got the VTuber tuft of hair. That's gonna have like a name, right? Like the different colored tuft of hair. That's gotta have a name by now. But yeah, I like it. It makes me, oh, and he's got I think it's hair, but it kind of looks like a wing. It kind of looks like he's got the winged look, such as in oneself. He's got space shoes on. I think my critique here is like, I personally, if it were me, I wouldn't have used green here. I would have probably either stuck with the yellow or the blue. Because there's a color palette, this primary color palette, and he would have had it here with the red, the yellow, and the blue. And then, but like the green kind of just feels like thrown in last second. Like they're like, oh, I need a color. Throw in green. Big Sonic vibes, yeah. Or streaked hair, yeah. Oh, well, he's got green eyes. So I guess that kind of ties in. I don't know. I would have probably picked blue for the shoes. Maybe more like this kind of blue though, like a lighter kind of blue. Not this super duper saturated blue from the hair. And then I think the only other thing would be like, I would want some kind of distinguishment between the shirt and the pants, because right now there's like, and then the inside of the coat, because right now this is all like one kind of like blob, right? Because they're all the same color, and you don't need to do much to make that work, right? Because he already has these like white streaks right here, so literally just adding like a belt, like a white belt, or you know, like those same kind of like vibes on the shirt, you know, with the white, just to break it up a little bit. And then maybe have like the bottom of the coat be white, like a streak on the bottom of the coat or something, or blue or something, just to break it up. Because when you're zooming out, right, this all looks like one shape. It's very hard to distinguish the shirt from the pants from the back of the jacket. So the little angel guy, I don't see gunfire, but this could be some lore that I don't know. I'm not super well versed in biblically accurate angels, which is what this appears to be. So there might be something I'm missing. I do like the wings, the extra wings. And like, I like that these shapes kind of mimic each other, right? You have this shape. Go away, Ad! Seraphim. Oh yeah, I thought he had short legs. Yeah, see? So I think there just needs to be some kind of distinction between these three parts. You could even do like yellow might work too, like this yellow. I do like how like this shape kind of mimics this shape. Or I guess kind of this shape. I like that because it kind of ties these two together. I kind of want this purple symbol to be like the same color of his hair, like this and this, just to tie them in together, like in a subtle way. I don't know if there's like a lore reason why it's pourable, but if it doesn't have to be pourable, I would try to tie it in someplace. But yeah, other than that, design wise, I like the big long red jacket. You know, honestly, you could probably just make this red, like this part right here, and then it would kind of break that up and then add like a belt of some kind, and then you'd be like boom set. And then yeah, change the color on the shoes. They look so cool. Yeah. I like, because you got like the stripes here, which are a nice touch. So I think you could pull that to other parts of the jacket. But yeah, other than that, it's got like a streetwear, tech wear kind of vibe. Oh, you could add like straps because it's kind of got like a tech wear vibe. Like on Hollow's, Hollow had that one like strap that kind of connected to the inside of his leg. I don't remember what it looked like. Hold on. It was in there. It was good. Because it was that teal color on Hollow's, and it worked out really well to kind of like break up. Because Hollow. Do I have it here? Do I still have him here? I do. Let me bring him up. Come on back, Hollow. Because Hollow and this guy kind of have a similar vibe. Oh my god, he's so big. Big dragon. Because Hollow also has the black on black, right? Oh my gosh, there we go. Okay. But the difference here is Hollow's design has that belt to break it up. And then he's got the leg thing right here. So I think adding something like that onto this design would, you know, maybe not exactly the same shape, but just like something like that, just to break it up a little bit. So, yeah, I think that's all it needs, just a break up. It's not anime enough. We need 10 belts. We need 100 belts for this to work. We really, truly do, guys. It's not. If this is a shonen anime, he needs at least 3 best friends and like 900 belts. It's the only way for this to work. Nightbot, you are going ham right now. The one across your nose looks great on your model and could have fun. There is lore. I got these scars. I got the scar across my nose during Ragnarok. How do we not have a giant sword? Ooh, well, I don't know. He's got an angel of gunfire. So like, do you need a giant sword if you have an angel of gunfire? I don't know. I feel like the gunfire is enough. Again, like Hollow, like you could have a samurai sword or you could have a Glock. I don't know. Like, which one would you prefer in a battle, right? 3 belts on both arms, a waist, and 1 on his thigh. Hollow doesn't have a belt on his arm. Hollow's not a true shonen anime. God damn it, Hollow. The little shrimp. The little shrimp's so cute. But yeah, so I think we'll end on that one, though. There's still a bunch. We'll do a second one. I will let you guys know when that second one is. But yeah, thank you so much for coming. If you liked it, please let me know. If this is something... There is a video. Should I shield the video? People haven't looked at the video in here. I suppose I got a lot more followers since that video was made. Give me a moment, chat. We'll shield the video real quick. Chill it. Fubi edited it and wrote it. Edited. Let me find it. Let me see if I can find it. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. My channel. I wanted my channel. Oh, it's so loud. Go away. I'll find it. I'll find it. Oh my god. Ah! I found it. Here. I will. Here. Boom. It's my most viewed video with 1.5k views. We broke over 1,000 views, which is pretty exciting. So, check it out, guys. If you're new, check it out. I'll watch it once you're done. Yeah, we're actually just gonna wrap up right now. Like I said, I'll be doing a second one. If you guys liked it, please let me know either in the Discord, on Blue Sky, on Twitter, because, you know, feedback's always good, and I want to keep doing stuff you guys like and I also like. So, other than that, thank you guys so much for coming, and next week will be light on streams, if any, on streams, because it's Thanksgiving, and I'm in charge of some of the food, which is exciting. That was 2 years ago. It was 2 years ago. What? Isn't that crazy? Yeah, everybody watch it at once now, so it pushes it back out to the YouTube algorithm. But yeah, thank you guys so much for coming. You have a wonderful night, and I will see you next time. Nee.